Hi guys! Today we're making this miniature vintage inspired fainting couch. First off, sketch out the base in the size you want it, then cut it out of a sheet of polymer clay. Flatten a ball of clay, making sure it's wide enough to fit the side of the base. Roll it out so it gradually goes from being thin to thick. Cut it down to fit the side of the base. Crinkle up some tinfoil to be a support later. Dab on some liquid clay and then blend the piece to the side, making it the handle. Roll the top part up and use the tinfoil as a support. Cut a similar piece for the other side, except cut it at an angle in the top. Blend it to the base as we just did the other one. When you have both sides supported by tinfoil at the angle you want, bake it for 10 minutes to harden. Roll out a sheet of clay for the back and sketch out the shape you want it to be. Cut it out and use your fingers to round out the edge. Use dotting and needle tools to add details to the top edge to make it look like carved wood. Cover with the top layer of clay on the back to make the top stand out. Add liquid clay to stick the bottom to the back. Bake for another 10 minutes to harden. After assembling it, I felt that the base was a little too deep, so I cut some away. That's the cool part about polymer clay, you can always cut away excess after baking. To round off the edges and make them look neat, I dabbed on some liquid clay and then blended a snake onto them. Add details like we did to the back. To finish off the edges of the base, cut out a strip of clay and add whatever detail you may want. Stick it onto the edge of the base. Cut out some decorative pieces to be beside the legs. I rolled out these simple legs from snakes of polymer clay. Now bake everything completely. Once all your pieces have cooled, turn your couch over and prop it up on something and glue the legs to the bottom. Glue the deco pieces next to the front legs. Now we're getting an idea of how the finished couch is gonna look. Next step is to paint every feather that's gonna be visible. Once the paint has dried, apply some matte varnish to make sure none of the fibers from the fabric will stick while we work on it. Cut a piece of cardstock to fit the back. It's important that this piece fit, because it's going to be the base for the back cushion. Now we're going to line it in cotton pads and cover it in fabric. Glue the cotton in place to make sure it stays where it should. Now cover it in a piece of fabric of your choice. To add more detail, you can sew small indents in a pattern on the back. Once you're done, glue it in place. The sides and bottoms are pretty much the same. Cut pieces of cardstock to fit the area, line them with cotton pads and cover the fabric. Glue everything in place and add some glaze to the top parts if you want them to be shiny. and the project is complete. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a like if you did and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye!